treasure planet. This world was made for Cage 3D, but it was scrapped in the final version. This world have potential and should appear in Cage 4. Woody and Buzz summons. Woody and Buzz are supposed to be in Cage 2, but they aren't used for copyright. But they are party members in Cage 3. 358/2 days Pinocchio. Pinocchio world is supposed to be in this game. Maybe scrapped for the DS cartridge's small storage. But some dialogue sprites are still in the game. Bahamut Summon. This is a summon for Cage 1, but it was scrapped. You can set this summon with hacks, but he crashed the game. Chain of Memory Deep Jungle. Deep Jungle is not used in Chain of Memories for copyright, but there was a unused card based off Jungle King Keyblade of Cage 1, Fragmented Keys. It is a cancelled game from mobile phones. It have character creation, but the gameplay and the story is different to Union Cross. I would like to play it, despite it's cancelled. Rusod Identity. Somebody think Rusod is a Master of Masters, or the avatar of Cage Union Cross, or Brain. In my opinion, Rusod is a Zeus driver. Jack Sparrow Keyblade. To make a Keyblade ceremony, you let touch your Keyblade to another person, to inherit the power of Keyblade. In a scene of Cage 2, Jack Sparrow had the Keyblade of Sora. I think in Cage 2, Sora can't do the ceremony, because he doesn't have the requirements to do it, unlike Terra. Maybe Jack Sparrow will not have the Keyblade, but who knows? Man says. This is an anagram of Semnas made by fans. There are memes about it. Xehanort voice actor's death. Most of Xehanort voice actors passed away. Some people think they died from the Xehanort curse, but I think they died for normal causes. Goofy's intelligence. This don't need explanation. Goofy is intelligent on Kingdom Hearts, but Sora and other characters are useless or dumb. He recognizes Mulan gender, he searched for nobodies in the computer, and he made a speech about Rostas, but Sora became more dumb game after game and after game. Travestan Prostitute. In the manga there is a weird woman with suggestive dialogues, and the fans think she's a prostitute. This could happen, but it's unlikely, because Kingdom Hearts 1 is rated E for everyone. Cage 3 Anti-Piracy Message. I can't find screenshots about it. It's possible to make anti-piracy systems in consoles, but I think it's impossible to pirate PS4 and Xbox One games. Lost source code. During the development of Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix, Square Enix lost the source code of Cage 1, but they used a copy of the original game to recreate for HD. Master of Masters is Sora. No. Madoka Magica. In the files of Cage 3D, there is a string of text that refers to Madoka Magica. Maybe it's used for testing purpose. Ragnarok Parallels. I don't find information about it. Maybe it's something about Norse mythology, but I don't think there is Norse mythology in Kingdom Hearts. But in Cage 1, there is a limit attack called Ragnarok. Italian Xehanort. This is a meme from YouTube. There still isn't in Cage games, but I hope they appear in future games. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory was made due to COVID. I don't think it's made for this, because it's impossible to develop a full game in 8 months, and I think pandemic is not real. Maybe Melody of Memory is made after Kingdom Hearts 3. Sora created Namine. Yes, it's true. When Sora sacrificed himself to save Kairi, he created Rosas, but he also created Namine with Kairi's heart. But Namine is the nobody of Kairi. Zidane is Sora. Maybe this refers to the early design of Sora, but Zidane is Zidane and Sora is Sora. Maybe Sora is another character. Sora has to play Reaper's game. No. He's involved in this game, but he isn't a player, he didn't have the timer, he can't be an equal partner, he didn't use the pins, and he never met the Reapers. And the city of Cage 3's secret ending is not Shibuya, it's Quadratum. Another and no heart. They're just anagrams of Xehanort. Xehanort and Riku are related. It's possible. They have different skin color, but they both have the same hair color. They hold the keyblade in the same way. They wanted to see other worlds. They used darkness. And young Xehanort have the same facial features of Riku. To be honest, I think Xehanort is Riku's grandpa. Arendelle got censored. I don't think it's censored, but the story is supposed to be different. But Disney wants the story is similar to the film. That's why they is let it go and stuff like that. Nomura planned Source Fate from the beginning. In the beta trailer of Cage 1, there are some strange quotes, and some fans believe there is a foreshadowing of Source Fate of Cage 3. It's possible Nomura planned the sequel early, but I don't think he planned Cage 3 during the development of Cage 1. It's all in Sora's head. In this theory, Sora is an orphan and the adventures of Kingdom Hearts are Sora's imagination. For example, Terra and Aqua are his dead parents and the organization members are his teachers. I don't believe in this theory, but it's interesting. Cage 1 plot was scrapped for the Disney movie. It's possible, but I think Cage 1 have original story, because there is a Disney and Square Enix crossover. Sora Xehanort clone theory. I can't find information about this theory, but Sora is not a Xehanort clone. Monster Inc. dolls traverse two worlds. Some fans say this, and I think it's true. In a scene of Cage 3, Sullivan throws vanitas in a door. Inside the doors of the cash-ins, you can see Arendelle, Kingdom of Corona, and San Francisco. This theory have sense, because they are worlds of Cage 3. Cage 3 Sora's eyes glitch. In Cage 3 Remind, during that young Xehanort fight, when you use the Gamiphone in the final desperation move, Sora's eyes became similar to the gazing eye. But this happened just in some seconds. I think it's a glitch. Now we're going in the deepest part of the iceberg. Be prepared, because you can't go back. Yozora is Notice Nobody. I don't think he's Notice Nobody, but he can be his counterpart. Weird aging. Sora, Xehanort and other characters age normally, but some Disney characters didn't age at all. For example, Hui, Dewey and Rui appear in Bird by Sleep. But in Cage 1, they didn't age even for an hour, even if they never been in the realm of darkness. Maybe some characters are ageless? I don't know. This doesn't make sense. The AI actually players. Honestly, I feel hated by AI when I play Cage 2 doing the optional bosses. Maybe the AI just broken and abused. Sora isn't a hero. This is self-explanatory. Sora is considered a hero, but he did a lot of mess up stuff. He is a jerk. He left behind his parents when they are in danger. He forget Ventus, Terra and Aqua. He shush Goofy when he doesn't talk. He disrespect Yensid. He abused animals. He promotes senseless violence in the Underdome. And he doomed his universe. Sora is a fake hero. And he's a mess up boy. Sora is an allusion to communism. I know Sora is a fake hero, but I don't think he's a communist. Also, there aren't Nazis, politics, and things like that. Reincarnation theory. In this theory, Ventus, Terra, Aqua, Riku, and Kairi are reincarnations of the Four Terrors. This theory is deconfirmed because the Four Terrors appear in the epilogue ending of Cage 3. Yensid is evil. I think he is the most despicable Keyblade master on existence. He abused Light, he didn't help Aqua, he didn't name Sora a Keyblade Master despite he defeated Ansem and Semonas. He didn't care about the balance of light and darkness, and he's lazy. I'm speechless about his atrocious actions. I can't forgive what he done. The N-word. I think in Kingdom Hearts there are some use of the N-word. In Cage 3, Sora said it, and in Cage 2, Pete said it. It's despicable. I'm disgusted about Sora and Pete racism. Why Disney didn't censor it? They censor guns, but not this word? Why? Aqua's feet will bring Sora back. Her feet will bring Sora back? What? What the heck? This is disgusting nonsense. Mickey Dictator connections. I know Mickey is a dictator, but I don't know if there are connections with real dictators. It's possible, but I don't know. Time doesn't exist. It could make sense because some Disney characters don't age up, and each Disney world represents a different epoch. But I think time exists because characters like Sora and Xehanort age normally. Heracles abused his students. I think Heracles abused his students because he have a mean tone, he forces everyone to use light, he forbids the Keyblade, he tried to kill Terra and Ventus, and Ventus, Terra and Aqua have psychological and emotional damage. Maybe he's just a severe master, but what he done is still abusive. That's why I think Heracles is a pedophile. Xehanort curse. Some people think the role of Xehanort is cursed because Chikao and Leonard died for serious illnesses instead of old age, and their demises are a month apart. Chikao Otsuka died from ischemic heart failure, and Leonard Nimoy died from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Some years later, even Rutger Hauer passed away. He died some months after the release of Cage 3. In my opinion, it is possible the Xehanort curse exists, but I think they died for natural causes. Destiny is cursed. Square Enix considers Destiny to be a cursed song because at one moment the electricity of Square Enix building been cut off during the creation of the song. It's possible there are cursed songs in video games, but I think worse things would happen if there is a curse. Xehanort is real. He is real. Xehanort have 2 Wikipedia pages, and there isn't the fictional character label in both of them. Sadly, a lot of people still deny his existence. Xehanort exists, and even Riku exists. Every copy of Kingdom Hearts is personalized. It's possible there are personalized copies, but I don't see personalization in Kingdom Hearts. To be honest, it would be cool to have personalized copies. Everyone is Xehanort. Actually, this is true. Everyone are really Xehanort. Okabe is Xehanort, Silver is Xehanort, Gerard of Rivia is Xehanort, Edward Henrik is Xehanort, Shaw is Xehanort, the Wolves are Xehanort, every Smash Fighters are Xehanort. I'm Xehanort, Sora is Xehanort, everyone is Xehanort. Why you don't understand? Xehanort is everyone. Xehanort possesses everybody and his heart is for everyone. Xehanort is not a joke. He always stays with us. He is our darkness, but is also our light. Xehanort is your eyes, and you can't run away from him. It's not or be noted. Xehanort is real, is not a fictional character, everyone is Xehanort, that's the truth. Actually, it's not that bad, Xehanort is a good guy. Thanks for watching this Kingdom Hearts Iceberg. If you want another Iceberg video, share some ideas in the comments. If you want to support me, subscribe, leave a like and share the video. I've been over 2 months on making this video. I hope you enjoy it. I see you in 2021. Bye!